There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
On hands plus shipments received.
Franklin?
Equals a total inventory.
Franklin, dear, would you like something to eat?
Not just now. Minus the number of products scanned. And we have the total sales from the period from...
It's no trouble.
Flora, please. I have to bring the books up to date before I go back to the store. The auditor's coming this afternoon. The period from the previous quarter through...
But it's almost lunchtime. Take a break, Franklin. You know what they say, all work and no play.
All right, make a sandwich if you want. Just let me finish this.
I'll get it, dear.
For the quarterly sales period ending... for the quarterly sales period ending...
Yes? Yes, this is Mrs. Gibbs. Do you want to talk to my... Oh, my.
If it's for me, tell him I'm busy.
Are you sure? Why, I can hardly believe it. When? You'll send all the information? Yes, that would be wonderful. But how... It was? You did? Well, I didn't think I had much of a chance.
Oh, for the love of...
I suppose that will be all right. I'll have to ask my husband. Oh, how exciting. Thank you so very, very much. Goodbye now.
Ask me what?
Franklin, you are not going to believe this.
That was the salesman, wasn't it?
No, Franklin. Well, not exactly. It was a sales representative.
I'm going to report this to the phone company. They call it all hours, and the misguided believe that we can be talked into anything. What was it? Swampland in Florida? Gold and silver futures? A chance to get in on the ground floor.
Franklin, sit down.
What?
I have something to tell you.
Oh, no, you didn't. You filled out a coupon, and now some charming young pickpocket wants to stop by and show us a set of encyclopedias. Flora, I don't know how many times I've told you, those con artists have got one goal in mind, to relieve me of my wallet. Now, I've worked hard to save for our retirement. I'm not going to risk one penny of it to...
Franklin, will you kindly be still? This isn't anything like that. I entered a contest. Why I use New Season liquid soap for all our personal and impersonal cleansing needs.
A contest? Don't you know that the odds are at least several million to...
I do know, Franklin, but I couldn't resist. And this time...
Considering how much postage stamps cost these days, you might promise me that from now on...
But, Franklin, we've won.
What are you saying? Won what?
A vacation.
Flora, listen to my words and try to understand. I have no room in my life for such nonsense. This vacation, as you call it, is simply a clever way to sell us a timeshare in some godforsaken, alligator-infested...
3 days and 2 nights, including hotel, meals, and plane fare.
And the catch?
Franklin, I'm trying to tell you, there is no catch. I did it for us. Do you know how long it's been since we've had a vacation? Let Sherwin watch the store for a few days. You'll see. This will do wonders for you.
And what, pray tell, is the location of our dream come true?
Are you ready? Franklin, we've won a vacation for 2 in the fun capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Flora, why do I bother? You haven't heard a word I've said.
Mr. and Mrs. Franklin Gibbs, 3 days and 2 nights, all expenses paid, at a Las Vegas hotel, won by the lady's special talent, her knack with a phrase. But unbeknownst to either Mr. or Mrs. Gibbs is the fact that there's an additional item in their prize package that was neither expected nor advertised. For as soon as they arrive at their destination, 1/2 of this couple will succumb to an illness worse than any virus, more insidious than any flu, and impossible for medical science to cure. an inoperable, deadly, life-shattering affliction known as the fever.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, The Fever, starring Stacy Keach and Kathy Garver.
Franklin, look.
Look at what?
The Las Vegas Strip. So many lights. There must be millions, and all of them flashing on and off, even in broad daylight.
Electricity is cheap here, Flora.
Yes, it must be.
As is everything else. They have a hydroelectric dam nearby, enough to light up the entire state, with no need for a sales tax to pay for it. As if the income from gambling wasn't enough.
Oh, Trevor?
Yes, ma'am.
May I ask you a question?
Shoot.
The people who come here, the tourists, such as my husband and myself, do any of them actually win? When they gamble, I mean?
Flora.
Sure, some of them. That's why they keep coming back.
Ridiculous. The percentages always favor the house. If it were otherwise, none of these towers of Babel would exist.
Of course, you don't have to gamble. This town has plenty to offer. All you can eat, fabulous entertainment.
Your taste runs to half-naked showgirls.
Franklin, please.
Strictly class now, sir. There's something for everybody. Stage shows, magicians, even a circus with lions and tigers. Stuff for the whole family.
I'm sure.
This is the first time for you folks?
Certainly is.
We won a trip here as part of a contest we entered.
As you entered, Flora.
That's so.
Well, yes. I've never won anything before in my life.
Sweepstakes Central?
I beg your pardon?
Or the other one, what's it called? Publishers Cleaning House? We got a lot of prize winners here.
You do?
Flora, you're talking the young man's ear off.
And you know something? They all have a great time. So, my advice to you is, live it up. You may as well if it's on the house, right?
Yeah, it is. As long as people keep their wallets and their purses tightly closed. Remember that, Flora.
I will, Franklin.
Here we are, front of the hotel.
Oh, my.
Drinks? Drinks, anyone?
One more Scotch Rux.
Yes, sir.
This here silver dollar is all yours.
Why, thank you, sir.
If you make it fast. I only got a few more left and I'm out of here.
Be right back. Drinks?
Here goes nothing.
Joe?
Yeah, boss?
Get your camera ready, the couple over there.
Which ones?
The old guy with the pointed shoes and the part in his hair.
Looks like the president of the Rotary Club.
And his wife with the corsage.
More contest winners, huh?
You got it. Why I love something or other in 25 words or less.
Couple of real charmers.
The last of the big-time spenders. Come on.
Oh, Franklin, isn't it exciting?
If you like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs. All checked in, I see?
Oh, yes. Yes, we are.
Is your room comfortable?
It's lovely, Mr. Henson. Just lovely. You make us feel, important.
You are important, Mrs. Gibbs. After all, it's not every day we welcome a celebrated contest winner.
No?
Just every other day.
I've brought our hotel photographer so we can get a picture of you and Mr. Gibbs for your hometown paper.
That's so considerate. Isn't it, Franklin?
Positively magnanimous.
Can you stand closer together? Move right in, Mr. Gibbs. That's it. How about this, Joe?
Looks good to me.
Go ahead and take it then.
Watch out for the flash.
This is so exciting.
You said that, Flora. I see nothing but spots in front of my eyes.
If there's anything else I can do...
It's the Elgin Bugle, Mr. Henson.
How's that?
Our newspaper, the Elgin Bugle.
Of course. We'll send a copy right out to them. Enjoy yourself, folks.
There's such a flavor to this place. Don't you think so, Franklin?
This is one flavor I can do without. You know I've never approved of gambling.
But this is different.
It is no more different than it is moral. Gambling is gambling. However, Flora, it's your vacation. You want it. In good conscience, I must repeat to you what I've been saying all along. It's a miserable, terrible waste of time, but it's what you wanted, so...
Franklin, try to enjoy it, won't you? For me, we haven't had a vacation in such a long time.
That's quite correct. And isn't it a shame that we have to spend it this way? In a roadhouse whose chief stock and trade is semi-clad chorus girls and the sound of one-armed bandits. I must tell you, Flora, I must tell you, at this given moment, I feel somehow unclean.
Oh, Franklin.
Now what?
Why, I don't know.
I won! She did it! You sure did, Marge!
Some sort of commotion. Wait here, Flora.
The jackpot! I just knew! She had her lucky rabbit's foot. Well, it sure was! I gotta get one of those.
Over here, Mr. Henson.
Which machine?
Number 13.
Excuse me.
Yeah? Oh, hello, Mr. Gibbs.
Exactly how much did the young lady win?
3 specials in a row. That's 5 G's. 5,000.
5,000 what?
Dollars. What'd you think?
For doing nothing but standing here and pulling the handle of this mechanical contraption?
You got it, pal. Could be you next time, huh? Have a good one.
I don't believe it. Surely it's some kind of publicity stunt. Flora.
All bets down. Play the combinations. Red and black.
Flora, where...
Place your bets. Who wants insurance?
Flora, where have you gone? What do you think you're doing?
It's just a nickel machine, dear.
We go to Las Vegas. We waste 3 days and 2 nights. We do it because that's your silly way of enjoying yourself. And it doesn't cost us anything. All well and good. But now you're spending money. Not even spending it, you're just throwing it away. This is when I have to take a firm hand. You're obviously not mature enough to...
Please, Franklin, don't make a scene. I won't play. I promise.
Very well, then.
The nickel's already in.
All right. Go ahead. Throw it away. There. You see? Nothing.
Not very lucky, am I?
I'm going back to the room.
Franklin, it was only a nickel.
20 of them to make $1, and I work hard for those dollars. Kindly watch where you're going.
Sure, buddy, sure. Hey, come over here. I want to show you something.
I'm on my way to my room.
You want a hot tip? Look at this machine. I've been working it for 1 hour and 30 minutes. This miserable, crummy, money-grabbing... here. You want it, you can have it.
Really, I'm not
It's all set to pay off. Only thing is, I'm tapped out. So I'm turning it over to you.
I'm in a hurry.
Go on, give it a try. It's a sure thing, I tell you.
Please, I wouldn't even know how to.
It's easy. Here's my last $1. You put it in the slot right here.
Hey, let go of my hand.
And drop it in. Then you pull the handle.
I tell you, I'm not interested.
Good. I'm giving you a gift here. It's all yours.
Drinks? Anyone? Drinks on the house?
Hey, sweetheart. You got one more for the road?
Now, what's this supposed to mean? 2 cherries, indeed. What in the world?
There you are, Franklin. Oh, my. You are lucky.
Now, Flora, I want you to watch this. You're about to see the difference between a normal, mature, intelligent man and these wild idiots around here.
Of course, dear.
These baboons would throw it away. They'd compulsively put it right back into the machine, all of it. But not the Gibbses. No, we know the value of money. We're going to take these and put them safely in our room and go home with them. Come along, my dear. It's late afternoon already. I'd like to shave for dinner.
Yes, dear.
Yes, there's my machine.
Your machine?
Oh, hi there, buddy.
I thought you were finished with it.
I was, but I went and cashed the check. Gotta get my money back, right? Thanks for watching it for me.
Let's go, Flo.
Come on, baby. Yeah. Yeah!
Franklin. Did you say something?
What, dear?
Just now. Did you call my name?
Why, no, dear.
That's odd. I thought I heard...
Heard what?
Oh, no, nothing, Flo. No, nothing at all. Come along.
You have no right.
Franklin, are you still awake?
Just watching a little mindless television, Flora, to calm my nerves. Did I wake you?
No, that's fine. Put on your pajamas and get under the covers. You need your sleep.
Of course, dear. In a moment.
See you in the morning, Franklin.
Franklin. What? That's enough of that.
Franklin? Something the matter?
Nothing's the matter, except this money.
What money?
The silver dollars from that machine. This is not the kind of money I like to have in my possession. No. It's tainted, Flora.
How can you say a thing like that? It's only...
It's immoral at best. Nothing good can come of money won like this. I'm going to go down there and feed it back into the machine it came from. Get rid of it.
Do you really think that's necessary?
Of course I do. If there's one thing I know, Flora, it's morality. I will not have tainted money smelling up our pockets. I won't be long. You go back to sleep.
Oh, Franklin. Franklin.
New shooter coming out. Line bets down. Hard ways. Any craps. Field bets. Come on, baby needs a new pair of shoes. Yo, Lev. Winner, winner. Pay the line. Front line winner. New bets down. 7 follows 11. Same shooter coming out.
7. Give me a 7.
7-7. Winner 7. Pay the dues. Collect the dough.
Drink, sir?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm just passing through. Do you know where the machines are?
The machines?
The ones that accept silver dollars? I seem to have gotten turned around.
Oh, the slots. Right over there, sir. Past the Wheel of Fortune. You can't miss it.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry to trouble you.
Same shooter coming out.
Come on, one more time. Baby needs a new car.
8's the point. Big and red. Get the odds down. Place bets. Hard ways.
Place your bets, please. All numbers 0 and 00.
Dealer rusts. Dealer S23.
Here we are. Silver dollar machine. It shouldn't take long.
Change right here.
Miss, I'll take some change.
How much this time, sir?
Let me see. Another $20 worth, please. No, make it 40.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. I don't seem to have anything more in my wallet. I'll write you a check.
Well, you can cash a personal check at the cashier's cage.
Well, why can't you take it? I assure you I'm good for it. Here's my identification.
You'll have to see the cashier about that.
But I can't leave this machine. I put so much money into it already. You see, it's a matter of mathematics, the law of probability.
If you'll just show your ID to the cashier.
Franklin, there you are.
Oh, Flora, thank God. You stand right here. Don't let anyone touch this machine.
When you didn't come back, I got dressed and came downstairs.
Never mind that. Stay here and guard my machine.
Your machine? I don't understand.
Trust me, Flora, this won't take long at all. There. This time I bought a larger amount. Should be more than enough.
Franklin, that's the 3rd time you've cashed a check.
I know.
Do you know what time it is?
Doesn't matter. This will all be over in another minute or so.
It's 12:05. After midnight, Franklin. You've spent a great deal of money already.
I know that, too.
Don't you think you ought to stop?
How can I stop? As you say, I've lost a great deal of money. Temporarily invested is a better way to put it. I gotta win it back.
But what if you don't? What if you don't win it back, Franklin? You've been standing here for more than 3 hours.
I'm well aware of that, too.
Darling, you know how awful you feel in the morning when you've been up too late at night?
Flora, would you kindly shut your mouth? Can't stand a shrew.
I'm sorry, Franklin. I'm only trying to...
I know exactly what you're trying to do. I hate a woman who stands over my shoulder and sees to it that I have miserable luck. That's what you're doing to me now, Flora. You're giving me a wretched run of luck. Why don't you get out of here? Leave me alone.
Please. People are listening.
The devil with them. I'm not concerned with people or what they think. I'm only concerned with one thing, and that's how to restore our bank account. Or don't you think that matters?
I do. I do.
Then stand aside, woman. You're not going to stop me, are you?
No. No, dear.
What I'm concerned about right now is this machine. It's infernal, inhuman logic, the way it lets you win a little and then takes it all back. It teases you, Flora. It holds out promises. It wheedles and controls. It sucks you in, and then when it has you in its grip... But I will not give up. It thinks it can wear me down. Well, perhaps it can with the rest of these buffoons, but not Franklin Gibbs. No, sir. This is a battle of wills between man and machine, between the human and the inhuman, and the machine will not win. Oranges, lemons, pears, the occasional cherry, all wasted on me. I will not be fooled. I know how to calculate the true odds. As for this one-armed bandit, your time is near. After that, you'll be relegated to the junk heap where you belong. Another stack, quickly.
Silver dollars again, sir?
That's right, silver dollars.
Certainly, sir. Only,
Only what?
Well, you've reached your limit. If you want to cash any more checks after this, you'll have to talk to the floor manager.
That won't be necessary. It's a mathematical certainty.
What do you make of that one, Julie?
The old guy? Give him till dawn, maybe.
It's already been 5 hours. He was here before you started.
I believe it. Did you see his eyes? He's running on empty.
Man, oh man. When those straight arrow types get hooked, they really get hooked.
He tells me he's got it figured out mathematically. He's bound to hit the jackpot if he just keeps at it long enough.
Poor old fella. Him and his wife, he should pack it in and go back home while he still has a home to go to.
Oh, Franklin, I don't know how much longer I can stand here.
Then sit down on a stool, but stay close by. I want you to watch this, Flora. You're about to witness the last round in a battle between my will and this machine's. It's almost over. And when it is, only one of us will be left standing. This I swear.
Franklin, you look so pale.
Somebody give me a drink of water.
Why don't you sit down?
You see what the sign says? Special jackpot, $10,000. She's bound to come up. You just gotta stay with her long enough, that's all.
Here's your water, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get you folks anything else? The restaurant's serving breakfast.
Nothing for me.
On the house, steak and eggs, whatever you like. Take it easy. Recharge the old batteries.
What do you say, dear?
You go ahead if you like. I'm gonna see this through.
How's he holding up?
He's still standing, but just barely.
How about his credit line?
Well, the check guarantee card says he's good for it. To tell you the truth, I don't mind taking the man's money, but if he stands there another hour, we may have to take it out of his estate.
What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock, Franklin. In the morning.
I swear, Flora, it's not just a machine. It knows. You know, it mocks me. It teases and beckons and cons. You put in 5, you get back 4. You put in 6, you get back 5. But I'm on to it. It's gotta pay off. Understand, Flora? It's just gotta.
Franklin. Franklin, darling, please.
Give me back my dollar. That's my last one, you miserable, dirty... Look at it, Flora. Look, Flora, it's watching, enjoying this. You see? That's his face. And the reels, those are the eyes. And down below, that's the mouth. I tell you, it's not just a mechanical thing. It knows. Give it back. Give it back. Give it to me.
Don't, Franklin. You'll hurt yourself.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Franklin, watch out. It's going to tip over. Franklin!
Get him off that thing.
Sure, boss.
Be careful with him.
He put a pretty good dent in it, Mr. Henson.
It's all right, folks. Just a little accident. This machine's out of order till further notice.
Took my dollar.
Get him out of here.
He needs a doctor.
You want I should help him to his room?
Bring him to my office. Find a doctor and tell him to meet us there.
He don't want to go, boss.
Monster, it owes me $1. My last dollar.
His blood pressure's down.
Are you sure?
I've given him a sedative. What this man needs is rest.
That's what he'll get, Doctor. Is it okay if we move him?
I'll give him a few more minutes on the couch. Keep his feet elevated, then you can help him to his room.
Will do.
Yeah, well, it's not me you should be worried about. It's that infernal device out there.
Oh, Franklin, don't talk that way.
Maybe he should see a specialist.
But you said his vital signs are normal. You said that, didn't you?
I was thinking of, well, perhaps a psychiatric examination.
Hogwash, there's nothing wrong with my mind.
He's right. I've seen things in this casino. People lose track of time, forget to sleep.
Well, then I suggest you let him do exactly that. Sleep.
Sleep, yes. Yes, that's all he needs.
Here are some pills to help him relax. Give him one along with a light meal and see that he drinks plenty of fluids. The most important thing for now is no more stress.
Thanks for coming, Doctor.
Here's my card, Mrs. Gibbs. If you have any more problems, anything at all, you give me a call.
I will.
Problems? What problems? All I need is for you to get that machine working again. Then you'll see. You'll all see. It's ready to pay off.
Franklin, that's enough of that kind of talk.
Listen, Mr. Gibbs, it's a game of chance, all right? Think of that slot machine as a random number generator. Sometimes your number comes up, sometimes it doesn't. That's why they call it gambling. If anyone could predict it, we couldn't stay in business. But look at it this way. You're here to have a good time.
Please try to think of it that way.
A great time on us. Your room's comped, so's your food. How about if I throw in a couple of show tickets?
What kind of show? The French can, I presume?
Franklin.
I could even... Well, I guess I could extend your stay by another day. That way you'd have time to rest up and enjoy yourselves, the both of you.
Yes. Oh, yes. You're very, very kind, Mr. Henson. Now, Franklin, as soon as you're ready, we'll go up on the elevator to our lovely room and have a real night's sleep. For as long as we like. Won't that be wonderful? Franklin, are you sleeping?
No, Flora, I'm not.
Why don't you take another pill, darling?
Not now. I'm thinking.
Whatever about?
That machine.
Franklin?
It was ready to pay off. It deliberately broke down so it wouldn't have to.
You don't really believe that.
Don't I? It isn't even a machine, Flora. It's an entity. It's a thing with its own mind, its own will.
Please don't talk this way. I beg you.
It deliberately broke down rather than return my money. Our money. That thing, that monster, that thief, the dirty, rotten thief.
Stay in bed. The doctor told you.
Took the last silver dollar. The one that was going to pay off. It swallowed and then it broke down on purpose. The thief took my last dollar.
What are you doing?
Get away from me.
Franklin.
Where?
Franklin, no.
It's outside the door. I can hear it.
Franklin.
No.
Darling, what's the matter?
Don't you hear it?
No, I don't. I don't hear anything.
Of course you do. You must. It's in the hall. I just saw it. It's out there. It followed me. Pack the suitcase. We must get out of here.
Franklin.
It's inside. Quickly.
Stop it.
Franklin.
Help me. We gotta get away. The window. Yeah, the window.
Franklin.
No.
Franklin.
No.
That man!
Somebody get help!
Call an ambulance!
That him?
Gibbs, Franklin J., tourist.
What happened?
Jumped. Or fell. Hard to say. That's the wife over there, in the room when it happened. Some sort of seizure or something.
Can we get a stretcher, Sheriff, and move him out of here?
Right away, Mr. Henson. Let's go, medics.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't need a stretcher. He needs a body bag. His wife said he hadn't slept in 24 hours?
That's right. I've seen them get hooked before, but never like this.
Okay, everybody, let's clear the area. Back to bed. Go on inside. Show's over.
What's that?
Looks like a silver dollar.
Where did it come from?
It fell. From up there. Right about the 13th floor.
Yeah? But how?
Don't worry about it. Like the man said, just get him out of here.
Mr. Franklin Gibbs, visitor to Las Vegas, who lost his money, his reason, and finally his life to an inanimate object variously described as a one-armed bandit, a slot machine, or, in Mr. Franklin Gibbs's words, a monster with a will all its own. For our purposes, we'll stick with the latter explanation, because after all, this is the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
The Fever, starring Stacy Keach and Kathy Garver, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and based on a script by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Roderick Peoples, Christian Stolte, Rich Komanek, Jeff Lupetin, Meg Thalken, Heath Corson, Susan Hart, Beth Cady, Nancy Center, Carl Amari, Vince Amari, and Roger Wolski. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.